What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a full game educational commentary for you guys, where I take you through what goes on in my thought process and explain the decisions that I make that gives me success. Now, granted, everyone has a different play style, whether you like to rush or camp things out a bit. Hopefully, you guys can take some of the things that I share with you and apply it to your gameplay. Like always, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys like what you see. Until the next one. Alright guys, so I'm going to go through this gameplay, just trying to talk straight through it, just to give you guys like less pauses I guess for this video. So we're going to be dropping it in quarter here. Side note guys, the squad and I here, we're trying to get a dub and we're not really trying to go for high kills, so we usually like to drop on the edges of the circle or edges of the map because we know there'll be less teams that will contest us and we'll be able to safely loot and get our loadout. So you guys also want to make sure that you guys are looking out for how many teams are coming into the locations that you guys land in. That way you guys just have a rough estimate of how many people you guys will be fighting. So first thing you want to do, obviously you just want to get guns. You want to get the best SMG, best AR that you can find. You want to get all the money you can because the most important thing is getting your loadout. So I forgot if someone said it in the comments, but there was one or two teams that flew in with us. So here I'm just scoping out, making sure like no one's looking at us. You guys want to make sure that you guys are also like when in the very beginning, if you guys are playing quads at least, you guys want to make sure that you guys have like pairings. Maybe it's good to have pairings just so that you know that if you run into like 2 or 3 people, then you have like one of your teammates backing you up. So here I'm just looking for money. What I really want to do is I want to buy a UAV because I know that for sure that UAV will spot people out because no one has ghosts yet. So then the UAV will be super helpful because we want to fight them right now before they get all their stuff or they get like all the best guns, or they find better guns than we do. So I also buy plates here. I buy UAV, I pop it, and then we see them on the map right there. They're like actually right there, right next to us. So let's pause it right here. All right, guys. So my teammate just got down. So what I was thinking is that I'm gonna let him stay down, and I'm gonna check to see if the guys that shot him come around the corners. So just because usually, right, when you down somebody, you kind of want to thirst them, right? You want to like get that kill. So then I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna try and come get this kill because they just downed him. So I'm gonna cover him by checking the corner, and then my teammate right there, Adam, he's gonna run to the left side and check the corner. All right, so I decided to push up here because Adam's there and Adam's not getting shot. So I push up here, and we see him right there in the bush. Then we pop him right there. Boom. You guys want to make sure you guys are always looking at your mini map, especially when you guys have UAVs up, so you guys know who's coming and where they're coming from. So we knew that one. Like we knew from looking at the map that guy was coming. We also know there's a guy right here around the corner from looking at the map. And then bam, we get him. So 3 easy kills right there, guys. So like I said, when your teammate gets down, usually the best play isn't to immediately revive them, unless you guys can, you guys are like in a safe open spot and people aren't gonna rush you. Then you should go for the revive. But if you can't go for the revive, you should actually just be aggressive and play out the gunfight. Because like I said, most times, guys, when you guys down somebody, right, you guys really want the kill. Everyone really wants to get a kill, right? So then you want to just rush and down that kill. So my thought process was, okay, they just down my teammate. They probably really want the kill, or they probably like know that we're all hurt or think we're all hurt, so they want to rush. So I want to wait behind that wall. And I want to make sure that that it's safe before I actually go for the revive, or it's safe before I make an aggressive play. All right, so we get our loadout. I buy UAV. I pop it. I see 2 marks on the map. First guy's right here. He's just running in a straight line, and it's pretty simple. You just have to hit your shots. And then the next guy, we see him behind the building. Someone pings him right here, I think. So we see him. He's running to the open side, right? And so instead of going through the building, taking the long way, we take the easier way. We go to the right side and we see him right there, and he's running through the field, and it's open shots too because there's no cover for him. So I hit him a couple times there, and then Broski finished him off. So yeah, guys, like you guys have to know you guys' surroundings. You guys have to know what's open and what's going to be like an area that has a lot of cover. And unfortunately, that guy, he went to the area that didn't have any cover besides those couple trees, and he got sprayed super easy. So after this, we want a bounty because we want more money, so we can buy self-reses and we can buy UAVs, and we could just keep getting more kills. So we got our bounty. It was right here, and we also see that the most wanted guy is right here. So usually I don't like to go and just go kill the most wanted guy just because they're always in a vehicle, and it's like a waste of time, honestly. You just like chase him around. But because he was like right here next to our bounty too, we just decided like we want to like might as well just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So we see him here. He's in the car. We just easy shots, pop him, boom, he dies. And then our bounty's like actually like just right there. I think our bounty was in the car too, but they didn't. They decided not to drive off. So it's because their loadout came. That's right. So the loadout's here too. So then our bounty's here. So we're just like, all right, we need to go kill him. Let's go kill him. He's trying to run. We all get free shots on him. And boom, like car dead. Boom, get shot. Boom, get ran over. Super easy. All right. So after we killed these guys, our second loadout came. So depending on the time, like what part of the game you guys are in, you guys always want to get overkill first, right? Because overkill just allows you to have 2 main weapons, and then your second loadout, which normally should be your free loadout unless you like died or something, should be ghost, just because you don't get seen on UAVs, which is super important. So let's see here. So I want a bounty. I want to get money, buy UAVs, rinse and repeat. That's just the way I play the game. I want to go and get kills. I know I said I wasn't gonna go for high kills this game, but that's just how I play this game. You're more than welcome to like get recons and just camp out the game and go to the circle. But we get the bounty, and we see that the team is in these houses here by the dam, right? So it's super important how you guys want to approach this fight. This team knows they're being hunted, so they're going into these houses for cover. So I know that I can't just walk into this fight like running straight at them, right? Because they're all going to be looking at me. So here I see that the bounty's on the left side, so I'm scoping out. So you want to scope out first, assess the situation. You see, I saw him running in there, so we know the bounty's over there. And then luckily my teammate pinged like he saw 2 guys on the right. So what this enemy team did was they split the guy that was being hunted away from the rest of the team, so that they think that they make us think that like they're all over there and we rush them and then they get free shots on us. But what you really want to do is what I like to do is I like to flank people in angles that they don't think that they're gonna get shot at. So here, those guys think that they're flanking us, but really I'm flanking them. And look, see this guy right here? He didn't even know I was over here because he's looking at my teammates on up to the left of me, and he actually thinks that we're all just over there, but really I flanked them. Right? So then I shot him. He was hurt. I popped a deadie, thinking that he's still gonna be in here, but Jiraiya, my other teammate, he actually says that he calls it out on comms that says they ran off to the backside. So here I'm just running out, seeing if I can see them and if I can get some free shots on them. And then yep, there are both those guys. The other guy's right there too. So I get free shots on this guy. I put him down, but unfortunately I couldn't kill him, full kill him, just because it's too risky. It's not worth it, right? You don't want to just get greedy and try to like aim for the full kill because his teammates are going to be looking at you. So I'm looking at him again. He probably got self-revived. He's gone. And then they're just going to keep shooting me again here. So, yep. So I know for sure, like in this fight right now, and in my current position, I know there's nothing that I could do to contest these people, right? They're in the house. And I'm like, if I run down to them, I'm in open cover. So what I decide is, all right, I'm going to take this ATV. And I'm going to go all the way to the other side of them and flank them from their backside, because they think that we're all on top of this mountain here. We're all on top of this hill, and they just saw me at those houses, right? So they might think that I'm still over there. But what I like to do is I like to flank teams in angles or like directions that they don't expect you to be. So here we see. I don't know what this guy was doing. I don't even know if he was part of this team or not, but he just flew in and he just died. All right, so let's get a pause here. So I don't know if this is true or not. This is just what I'm thinking, because I'm trying to think what they're thinking, right? So they just downed one of my teammates. They downed Jiraiya, and they full killed him. So that's 1 person down. Now they know there's 3 people left, and I'm sure they see that my 2 other teammates up on the hill right there. So from my perspective, I'm thinking, okay, they still think that my teammates or all of us are on that hill, so they're gonna be focused on just looking on that hill, right? So unless they have UAVs up or they have a heartbeat sensor, which in this case, this is the reason why we get ghosts, right? So then we're able to make these type of flank plays on teams that that are so focused on one direction. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make this flank play. I move up here. I'm assuming that no one's looking at those two windows on the left right there. It's just my intuition that they weren't gonna be looking at it. So they're so focused on my teammates on the right. So I'm gonna slowly creep up here into this house. I'm just gonna crouch walk because you don't want them to hear your footsteps. So let's see. I come out the window here. I'm going slow. That guy drops money and he's like so quick to get out of there because he's so worried about people coming. And then this guy doesn't even hear me or see me, so I don't thirst him yet. Then I get this guy, down him, kill him. I'm trying to run out. I'm trying to like make a big play, big IQ play. But then the third guy actually jumped out the window and he came out and shot me. But luckily my teammates, they were looking at him and they were rushing with me after I made this play, so then they were able to kill and team wipe this whole team. So like I said, guys, like this whole fight lasted pretty long. But you know, I was able to reposition myself from one side of them to the other side without them even knowing and coming in on angles that they didn't even expect, and that's how we're able to get the full team wipe. You know, part of this game is, you know, anybody can have like super quick mechanics, and you know, I mean, mechanics play a big part in this game where like you're able to aim at an enemy faster than someone else, right? But another big part of this game is the way you path and the way you position yourselves in fights, and that to me is like one of the most important things, right? You know, I have pretty decent mechanics. I play a controller. I have pretty decent like reaction time, but I think that what makes me better is the way like I approach fights and angles that I choose to come into fights that people don't normally expect. All right, so after that fight, we pop the AV and then we see this guy running here. So we know for sure that there's going to be teams like in this general vicinity in all these houses. I didn't show it, but we did see a lot of like red pings on the UAV on the minimap. So I want to stay high ground because I don't want to rush into these buildings. There could be tons of campers just like camping in the building, camping in the windows, waiting for you to rush them. So I want to stay in high ground. I'm a little open, but I'm gonna use these trees to my advantage. And then we see one guy here. So for example, like if I just ran to that house, right? I'll be wide and open, and then he'll just be in the window, and he'll get like tons of free shots on me, and I won't even have any cover to protect myself. So instead, I'll just play it out, and I'll go all the way to the top of this hill, top of the mountain, and you know, I'll play it a little bit slower because it's coming down to the end game. So you know, a lot of people are gonna be camping. And I don't know what the hell this helicopter guy was doing here, driving his teammates here. They just came in. I got a free shot or a free kill on one of their teammates. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, so yeah, guys, like when it comes to end game, right? People are gonna be camping buildings, camping, you know, just camping in general, right? That's part of the game. So you don't want to like just rush blindly into houses and areas that you know that there's gonna be people in, because that's just like asking yourself to die. You know, you might as well just break your legs and jump off the cliff right there. So we know for sure like there's like teams here. There has to be teams here, right? Circle's smaller now, and there's tons of houses. Oh, and there's a team right here. Yeah, see? So see right there. A good example is that we actually went up higher than them, and we're able to shoot down onto them instead of just like running across this area right here. They would have been able to get free shots on us. Right, so then we actually like went above them, and now they can't do anything because they're stuck, and we're just like shooting them, you know. So let's see here. Let me see. So I'm trying to go up a little bit higher because the UAV is like pinging people. So there's a team on those buildings over there, and then I'm also being tracked. So we don't know usually. I mean, so when you get tracked, I think. When your bounty gets on, like when someone has a bounty on you, I think it's always on the left side of you. At least that's what Broski told me. He said that when someone picks up the bounty and you're like their bounty, then it's always to the left side of you. So I'm assuming that those guys that I marked on the map right there picked up a bounty and they have our bounty. So we're just kind of like chill out a little bit. Here, Dry gets sniped, I think. So yeah, we're just chilling out. We're trying to scope out the situation. Like I said, we're trying to go for the win too. So We're just assessing the situation because that's like one of the things you guys want to do is assess the situation. And here we see that there's a team actually across from us on the other side of the mountain. And I think that was the team that sniped Jiraiya. So we're just gonna gunfight this out. I don't remember why I didn't want to rush them. But I mean, unless you have a car, right? If you have a car, then you can just easily rush them, like drive over there and try to like fight them. But then if you don't have a car and you're just gonna like fight them like this, then it's just gonna be a gunfight. Plus they're running snipers. I think only Adam was. I forgot who was running a sniper. Maybe Adam or Broski. I forgot one of them were running snipers. But as you guys can see right there, like my teammates are getting sniped. So we're just gonna have to play a little bit cautious. We don't want to do anything like too crazy. We're gonna have to camp it out just a little bit, and that's okay. Like sometimes you just have to camp out for the win. You know, like I know like the fun and the exciting thing to do is like rush every single team you see, you know, carelessly and just like try to get the kills and try to get the win, right? But you mean like right now, like I'm sitting on 10 kills, like that's pretty decent, you know, 10 kills, and I'm trying to get the win. I don't want to do anything too careless, right? So here we see this car. I don't know what this car is doing. They just drove to our left. I thought it was my bounty, but then we're on top of them, and I get tons of free shots here. I down one guy, down another guy right there, just because he's hiding behind the tree, and then we kill him. And then I think there was another guy. I don't know what happened to that guy over there, but he was like crawling on his butt already. So that's not full team wipe. There's one more guy. I don't know where he's at, but it's coming down to the end game. So we're all like short on ammo, short on loot. So everyone's trying to loot up, get all the plates and like ammo they can. And then the storm's coming in too, so we have to move. So funny thing here is like, I don't know where this guy, like right here, I don't know where this guy comes from, but he ends up shooting Jiraiya and downing Jiraiya. And then the car explodes, and then Jiraiya gets killed. And Jiraiya's like pissed because he's like, how the hell does that shit happen, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably kind of my fault. I think that guy had a silencer on. I didn't know where he was shooting from because I was the first one to run. Right here, watch when we get off this cliff right here. So I'm running. So I'm like, all right, see ya, because the storm's coming, and I'm trying to get like in a better position. Just because you guys don't want to like be. Sometimes you don't want to like run at the edge of the storm, especially if we know that there's teams like on the bottom side of if we know if there's teams on the bottom side of where all these houses are, right? They could be looking up the hill and they could be like seeing us run down because the storm's to our back, so they could just be getting free shots on us. So here I'm running, and then Dry gets like shot, and I have no idea where he got shot. Right. Oh, and then I see the guy right there. Then I shoot him. It was probably like the last guy from the previous team. And I team wipe him. And then Jiraiya's down. But then the car explodes, and Jiraiya gets killed. So he's like so mad because the car exploded. So now there's like what 16 people left. There's just 3 of us now. So 13 people, right? 13 people left. So then remember guys, originally we knew that there's people down here. So now it's been like a couple minutes and we don't know where they're at. So you guys want to play this out, not too carelessly, because like I said, people are always going to be camping the end game, the end circle, especially in these 2-story like houses, right? They're going to be camping in there. So you want to play it out a little bit slow, assess the situation, right? Assess the situation, figure out where all the teams are, and then after that, you guys can make your move here, right? So I'm trying to think like, okay, we have to move to that building. We don't know where the other team is at. We know for sure there's a team hiding here. I know for sure because we were just shooting them like a couple minutes earlier. They could be in this building here, the blue building. Excuse me. So we're just gonna slowly move up. They could be there too. They could be there. I don't think so because they would have. I think they would have moved already because storm's coming. But they could be there. So then we're going to move up. I'm playing it super slow. I'm trying to go for the win. I'm playing it super slow. There's still, 10 people left right now. 10 people left, and we don't know where they're at. For sure, they have to be in these buildings and on the opposite side because we pretty much wiped everybody to our backside and to our left side. unless there was a team that like wrapped all the way around to our left right there that I'm looking at right now. But for sure, we know that we don't know for sure, but there has to be no teams to our left because we just came from up there. We killed most of the teams up there. So I hear shooting, so I pinged that house. So I know there's a team in that house, and you can see their bullets right there. And they're shooting at somebody, so we know for sure there's a team on the other side. So that's a 1 team, 2 team. We're the 3rd team, and then there's 4 teams left. So that means there's one more team that we don't know where they're at. They could be in this building too. We just approach it super quiet. And then here I see him, and I go for the shots. I don't kill him. I don't break his shields or anything. But so now for sure we know there's a team in here. So here we're just gonna play out the circle, right? If you can see on the map where our building is at the edge of the circle, so we're not forced to move. And luckily, I think this is a lot of luck, like RNG in Warzone 2, like where how the circle ends. And for this game, we got like very lucky that we did not have to like push into these 2 houses in front of us, so that teams don't get free shots on us. We're super fortunate that we just stayed near. So that guy's dumb. I don't know what he was doing. He just came into that window and I lasered him. Throw a grenade in there. Kobe. Boom. All right, he's dead. So that's one less guy to worry about. 9 people left. 6 people left. So then, and then my teammate pings that there's guys on the roof here. So I'm just trying to take as many free shots as I can without getting shot at. So see, look, this is what I mean by RNG. We got super lucky that we didn't have to move and that the circle just stopped right there. So I'm scoping out. We know there's 2 teams. Shot that guy. I got shot, so I'm trying to play it up. And it's on precision just, so I don't really want to go out by the doors too. So they all have to rotate. The circle is on our side, our favor. So they have to rotate towards us. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try to run out and get free shots. But then I saw this guy. I don't know what he's doing. He's just running. He just got killed for free. Thank you. And then I ran out, and then by the time I come out, they're all dead. And that's free dub. Yep. All right, guys. That's it. So if you guys like the commentary, let me know down in the comments. This was actually my first commentary, guys. So thanks for listening. Like I said, like and subscribe. Comment down below how I can improve. If you guys want to know more, if I didn't say enough about what I was thinking about, just write down in the comments, and I'll try to improve on the next one. Thanks, guys.